Hi guys, and welcome to Monday International Gays. Today is Monday. My name is Rich, and this week is Geek Week. So this is set out to be one of my favorite weeks on YouTube. I'm absolutely sure of it since I started like 5 years ago. I guess I'm a self-proclaimed geek, but I have been ever since I was younger. I absolutely love the nerdy things in life, the geeky things in life. Is nerdy like equations and geeky like Star Trek? Because I like Star Trek and Battlestar Galactica. But anyway, I digress. Do you like the glasses? They're not even real. They're just like from Urban Outfitters or something. Because I'm so geeky. And I decided to do a top 5 game countdown. Let's get started then. Let's start with number 5. Number 5 is a game called Ni no Kuni, which is only available on PS3. And in this game, you play a young kid who ends up, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but he ends up in a magical world where he has to kind of capture these animal-like creatures and train them up, and they evolve, etc. It's very similar to Pokemon, crossed with Dragon Quest monsters, if you've ever played that game. So they kind of follow you, and they stay with you, and you can use their specific abilities to do certain things. And I love it. It's a great game. It's actually made by Studio Ghibli, and it's a fantastic game, and I would highly recommend that you go check it out. Number 4 is a game called BioShock. Now, I know this is a well-known game, but this is something that has really kind of captured me. It's a game set, well, 2 of the games are set in an underwater dystopian world where they have managed to cultivate these chemicals that are able to give you certain powers called plasmids. So you inject this plasmid into yourself, and then you're able to shoot lightning bolts, or you're able to set your hands on fire. Or there are so many things that you're able to do, summon bees. And it's a fantastic game to play. It's a really good storyline, and I would highly recommend that you play it. Number 3 is a game called Catherine. Now this game came out for PS3 and Xbox, and it's very obscure. I've never played a game like this in my life. You play a guy called Vincent, who has been in a long-term relationship with a girl called Catherine. Now, Catherine is blatantly wanting to kind of move things along, step forward, potentially get married. And you have to decide throughout your gameplay whether you want to get married to her, or you're given the option to cheat with another girl called Catherine, who's young, blonde, cute, funny, and just a bit ditzy. Throughout this, though, you seem to have nightmares, and you grow horns on your head, like a sheep, and you see other people, but they look like sheep too. You've got to battle through these puzzles, pulling blocks, and running away from a monster that's trying to chase you. Doesn't sound that good, but check out the trailer in the sub bar, and I'm sure you'll want to check them out. The next 2 games you'll have heard of, and I'm sorry, but they have to go on this list because they've made such a huge impact on my life. I have tattoos of both of them. So, Pokemon is my number 2 game. I played it since it first came out with the red and blue on the Game Boy. It wasn't even in color when I first played the damn thing, which is crazy to think. So these games have just had a huge impact on my life. I love the Pokemon. I have such a deep connection to them that it's very hard to express. I know it sounds ridiculous, I know it sounds stupid, but this is one of the reasons I'm a geek. The number 1 game for me ever is a game called The Legend of Zelda. Now, this all started because my sister and I used to play this game when we were younger. We would draw the maps of the original SNES game, we'd draw the maps out, and we would literally go through and try and defeat Ganon. And it was something that we kind of bonded together to play, and it was just a really nice feeling being able to just play with my sister, who moved back to England when I'm after about 2 or 3 years. So during that time that I actually had with her, it was one of the kind of the closest things that we had to bond. Now I'm gonna segue and show you that I actually got a tattoo done yesterday. Here you go. Hi guys, so welcome to Monday. It's Geek Week, and I'm getting a tattoo. So I've got some progress. It's looking pretty sweet. And here's the final product. What do you think, guys? Do you like it? It killed, but I think it was worth it. So, some questions need to be answered. Andrew, this week, asked, what was your first job? My first job was actually a paperboy in Grand Rapids. I worked with Grand Rapids Press, and I had a couple of paper routes that gave me about $300-400 a month, which wasn't bad when you're a 14-year-old kid. Tristan asks, how do you deal with rude people? I just ignore them and pretend they're not there because I hate confrontation. I think they're gonna punch me or do something, so I just kind of avoid it and don't address it and bitch about them behind their back. Chris, you asked in the in the text of your video, do I forgive you? Seeing as though I didn't even make a video last week because of horrendous circumstances, yes. Yes, I do forgive you. Rule asked, if I could have a new piece of electronics, what would I have? I would have an iMac. I would have a 27-inch iMac, and I would put it there, and it would be amazing, and I would love it to pieces. My question this week is going to get you thinking, and you're actually going to have to go look. Click on the sub bar below. There's a link to all of the races of the World of Warcraft. Seeing as though it's Geek Week, I think you should decide what race you would be and why. I would definitely be a Worgen, because I've loved werewolves for a very long time, and I would love to kind of have the option to be a human or to be a werewolf and transform and have magical abilities. I think that would be amazing. And with that, guys, I'm out. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Click on the links below to see my Twitter, my Tumblr, my Facebook, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!